Good morning, folks. This is Milo G here with Matrix888.org and Gematria.com websites. Today is September 6th, 2019, Friday, and we are back with our free peak video in MLB. We're a group that is involved in a study called Gematria and Numerology, as I mentioned this many times in my prior videos. For those who have no idea what Gematria is, this is a study developed to calculate the values of individual words and phrases. Many detailed scientific reports claim that Gematria originated first in a Syro-Babylonian Greek system of coded numerology, adapted into the Jewish culture as well. In other words, the theory is that Gematria is a system of coded numerology that came to Earth from space, and everything in life is coded. Every individual living on Earth has her own coded life path. We call it life destiny, and we believe that our personal life destiny is coded in many different ways, and based on the circumstances surrounding us and our actions in life, we choose which coded life path we can take in certain event takes place in the world. I've been discussing with you folks that recently the scientists discovered that widely used in Mesopotamia, the earliest known usage of Gematria is recorded on a Babylonian clay tablet, which claims that the Assyrian king Sargon II, who ruled between years 722 and 705 BC, required the all surrounding his palace at Horsabat to possess a perimeter of 16,283 cubits in accord with the gematria of his name, and that the temples in old Greece for 3-4 centuries before Christ also built with the connection with sacred geometry, and they were built with dimensions that would harmonize with the gematria of various Greek gods' names, which is amazing. So the study does work, and I encourage everybody to start learning the code, because it's this code is everywhere. Basically, the entire planet is constructed by gematria and numerology codes. As soon as you understand that, the better for you people. So let's do a quick recap of our last video. Our last video, we've won with the Houston Astros and Verlander. They beat Toronto Blue Jays 2-0. And I have given you the run arbitrage play to take the Houston Astros as minus 1.5 runs. Put most of your money there with a simple $200 wager. And this returned 24.03 return on investment, since Verlander not only he shut down the Blue Jays, but he had a no-hitter in this game. And interesting enough, I've mentioned in the video that Toronto also had codes, and they kept the score 0-0 until the top of the 9th inning when they allowed a 2-run homer. So it was very lucky for us, but win is a win. We take it anyway. So in our free videos, we are 3-0 in the last 3 videos right now. So I also want to give you a quick recap of what happened since the last video on free video on September 1st. In the last 4 days, we went on a 9-4 run in our picks. Here is on September 1st, our premier pick on September 1st. One of them was the LA Dodgers versus Arizona. This was game 4 of the series. Stripling was pitching for the Dodgers, and the Dodgers won that game 4-3. It was a great win for us. We had the Dodgers on the money line and minus 143. Then Larry, you see him? Larry scored a great win of the Atlanta Braves, hosting the White Sox under 9.5 runs and minus 150 with Giolito in Tehran. This game ended on the under. Barry Tillis, he won great with Milwaukee Brewers with Gonzalez plus 1.5 runs is minus 130. The Brewers beat the Cubs 4-0 on the road. This was another win on September 1st. And And that day we went on to 4-0 run because the free video with Verlander also won. In the following day, I had an arbitrage play with the Tampa Bay Rays in Baltimore that I lost this one because Tampa Bay Rays, they had a 4-0 lead, but they couldn't keep the lead. Baltimore Orioles tied up the game 4-4, and the Rays won in the extra innings 5-4. So this was a loser for me. But Barry was excellent. New York Mets with Syndergaard, they won the game 7-3 on the road versus Washington Nationals. Barry had the New York Mets with Syndergaard and the money line as -105. Here it is. It was a great winner for him. And we had a tip from Rangers 77 on the college football, although I advise everybody to stay away from college football. He had a great tip with Notre Dame -17.5 points, and they cover against Louisville. And you see how they rig and fix those games by the numbers. We're gonna give you one more example. Houston played Oklahoma, I think it was a few days ago. Over under was 80 points, and they ended up exactly at 80 points. You tell me how would that happen? Now, in this particular game that Rangers 77 won because he bought some points, because he knows what he's doing. Notre Dame was officially a favorite of -18 points. Then the line went up to -20, but at 5 dimes in Bet365, you could have bought some points. So Rangers 75 had a -17.5 point spread that he was able to pick there. So he was able to buy 1 point for himself, and this was a great winner. This was a just tip given to us, so this did not go towards the track record of the site. Then in the following day, on September 3rd, okay, Barry had a great win. He had the New York Mets with DeGrom to win after the first 5 innings at +115 odds against Washington, and they did win 4-1. They end up losing at that game 11-10 in a wild 9 inning. The Nationals were able to come back, scoring 6 runs, and I think 6 or 7 runs on the bottom of the 9th. But anyway, the first 5 innings, New York Mets was a great win for Barry with DeGrom, +115. Then I had the New York Yankees with James Paxton at that day at -1.5 runs, -158. This was a great win. Yankees beat Texas 10-3. So we ended up this day 2-0. In the following day, I lost the early game, Washington National, New York Mets under 10.5 runs. Alternative game total -135. This game ended up in the overs, 8-4. I think the Mets won that game. Barry lost St. Louis Cardinals with Michael Wacha in the money line -125 versus the San Francisco Giants. Giants won the game with Madison Bumgarner 9-8. But Larry won with the Boston Red Sox hosting the Minnesota Twins in Game 2 with Eduardo Rodriguez, 6-2, -137. So this was a winner. Then yesterday on September 5th, we had a low activity, only 1 game played. Barry took St. Louis Cardinals with Hudson, -1 run, -105, and they destroyed the Giants 10-0. And this pretty much ended the MLB. And some of our guys, like Zach Hansen from Minnesota, they gave a very good breakdown on the NFL game opening Packers-Bears. He wrote that basically, if you can, I'm just gonna focus on this play here. If you want to read it, this is his analysis, quite of extensive analysis here. So he was basically saying that September 5th, 2019 equals 778, and Bears had the 778 franchise wins with the playoffs. But Packers, they had 777 franchise wins with the playoffs, and both were in play. Both codes were in play, and he says this game is a tough call. Many codes going both ways, but I'm leaning towards the Bears. for Nagy's birthday alignment with 134 days. And Trubisky's birthday alignment 16 days ago, he can pick up his 16 win. Unfortunately, Trubisky did not pick the 16 win because the Bears lost the game 3-10. So again, proves my case that we really need to stay away from the NFL primarily because it involves the point spread system. And if you get into games like this one, when the point spread system is just -3 points, you're looking at a toss-up game, because the lower the point spread is, the more difficult game is to predict, because the more equal teams you have, if the bookies keep the point spread low, that means that you have a toss-up game. Keep that in mind going forward. So with that, our record in the past 4 days since the free video completes at 9-4. The group is currently 161-102 in the MLB for the entire 2019, or 61.22% positive, as 41 losses, or 40% were with reduced wagers, 50 to 75% less cost. Since June 24th, our percentage is even higher in MLB. The group is 89-48, or 64.96% winners. So we're doing excellent here, and I suggest to everyone to consider joining our website. I'm gonna show you how to do that very quickly. If you want to get more information, you scroll above at matrixAAA.org, click on membership, scroll down, and we offer 2 weeks free fixed membership of $50 to try us out. But if you really want to get the best deal and become a full subscriber, it comes just to $1.01 per day, paid once annually, or you can pay semi-annually. This is very inexpensive, folks. As I've mentioned many times on my videos here, an average handicapper package right now on the street costs between $750 and $1,500 per sport. Or they even have people charging up to $350 per month. So you're talking about thousands of dollars to spend if you really need to pick some conventional handicapper out there who does not know anything about gematria and numerology, and it's going to be very difficult for you to recover that money. I see it almost impossible. The reason why we want to keep this low price of $1.01 per day, because we want everyone to make money. We want to really give you a chance to make money with this inexpensive cost, and this all only helps our website maintenance. Now, after you see the membership, you just well, I'm logged in currently, so let me log out here. You click on register. It's gonna open here. This is the screen register, and just follow the steps. Just fill out your name, address, and phone is optional. Put an email address and a password. Repeat the password, and then you have to enter the code below, and you have to agree to our terms and conditions here, okay? You have to click on that box. And once you're registered in the system. In order to be allowed to be in the system, you gotta go to PayPal and do your payments. You can do a simple donation. If you make money from our free videos, you can simply donate. So click on donations, okay? And a screen is gonna open up here, and see we have the donate page. Scroll all the way down, please donate today. And then if you click on that, we're gonna have a donating PayPal screen coming up, so you can donate any amount you want, from $1 to whatever. And keep in mind that any donation of $50 or more will be given as a credit towards the annual subscription, and you'll be immediately given a full access to the website for a certain period of time. And so take advantage from this as well. With that, I will start moving towards our free pick for today, because we're already within the 14 minutes of the video. We're going to Atlanta. Atlanta Braves playing Washington Nationals at SunTrust Park at Game 2 of the series. Yesterday, Atlanta won the game 4-2. So I also see a good pitching matchup with a low-scoring game today as well. We have Patrick Corbin from the Nationals, who was an outstanding, versus Dallas Keuchel. So Corbin has a great record versus Atlanta, 3-1 in the last 5 games with 3.41 ERA. Here is his record. His last game on the road at Atlanta ended a 4-3 Braves, so it was under the total. He's in the last 3 games here versus Miami, the Nationals won 9-3, but he allowed only 3 runs. So as you can see, his record here, I'm just highlighting his record. In the past 4 starts, Corbin actually allowed only 6 runs. He's pitching very well. And his last game on the road in Pittsburgh, the Nationals clobbered Pittsburgh 11-1, but we're talking about Atlanta Braves here, not the Pittsburgh Pirates, the lousy Pittsburgh Pirates here. On the other hand, Dallas Keuchel, who started slow for the Braves, he has been pitching excellent as of late. In the last 4 games, he allowed only 3 runs. He scored 3 wins here, although there is a little concern because his record versus Washington is 0-3, so he does not pitch well against them. But in the last game at home as a member of the Houston Astros, the game ended exactly at 9 runs, 5-4. And interesting enough, today, let me look it up today, we have the consensus is we have 9 runs as a total today, and as you can see, 94% of the public so far is taking the over, and we can't go for that, folks. No way we can go for that. Now let me show some good statistics here. Atlanta Braves, they're 59, 58, and 8, or 50.4% in the over-under versus teams allowing more than 4.2 runs, like Washington Nationals. This puts 59 in play to go 59 and 59 numerology in play today. Also, Atlanta Braves are 42, 51, and 6, or 45.2% in the over-under when the line is more or equal 9 runs. So again, 42 is to be held up on the overs, and 52 comes to play, which aligns with the Washington Nationals record below. So another point towards under here. Washington Nationals are 34, 35, and 4, or 49.3% in the over-under when line is more or equal to 9 runs. So 34 is to be held up here because we have 34 numerologies, and 36 is in play for the under. Also, Washington Nationals are 52, 53, and 6, or 49.5% in the over-under versus teams allowing more than 4.2 runs. Under keeps 52 in play and aligns it with the 52 above for the Atlanta Braves, and 52 numerology in play for the under. So we have a great number alignments here for the under in this game. And I'm gonna quickly go to the odds, and I'm gonna start looking and see some alternative lines. Okay, here are the alternative lines for this game. We have between 7 runs and 11 runs, so we have a wide variety of Bet365. The 2 plays I'm interested in is under 9.5 runs at -140, and under 10 runs at -170. So we always, as I said, in the over-under, we always tend to buy half run to a run in order to be on a safe side. So let's go with under 9.5 runs today at -140, and we hope for the best. Folks, we wish you good luck, and if you like this video, give us thumbs up, and we look forward to seeing you again. Subscribe to that channel for more. Good luck, guys. Thank you.